Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season number 4. We're here with the final game of the day. It is Void Boys versus Lacresha. We have had some good Dota today. I just gotta say, right off the get-go, we've had two 50-plus minute games, both of which ended in a somewhat crazy fashion. The second game of which I highly recommend to anyone to watch if you enjoy throws, counter throws, buybacks, team fights in general. Good Dota, bad Dota, anywhere in between. Solid game of Dota being played. And of course, we'll finish off the night with Lacresha versus Void Boys. Void Boys currently 2-0. Lacresha, not quite there. We'll see how things do pan out again. My name is Mott. Joining me today, our usual camaraderie of people. Mott Pax, our stats man, and of course, F4L, my co-caster. How the hell are you, man?
I am doing pretty good. I think this will be an interesting game. Both of these teams previously beating Root Gaming tonight, so I guess you could say that the winner here is the best of the three.
I would agree, at least between these three teams. I think if you Void Boys, that they probably shouldn't have. I feel like that game. I don't know if they should have won that game. I think there was a lot of throws happening from Root Gaming in that particular game.
I mean, you could say that about the previous game too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
At some point, if you throw a lot, then it's no longer a throw.
Right. That's fair.
You know, it's like indicative of your team, sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
But anyways, in this game, it actually looks like Void Boys are going to go with that sort of popularized by EG, but not invented by EG. This was invented, I believe, by Vega Squadron, this Phoenix Treant Protector combination,
10 seconds remaining,
which can do so much work in these mid-game team fights. You just cast the egg, use the overgrowth to prevent people from attacking you, and it's very difficult to team fight into that.
Lacresha.
5 seconds remaining.
Slark picked up for them. This is Witch Doctor, Earthshaker, Slark, Troll Warlord. This is quite the draft. This feels like 6.83 in a nutshell, with the exception of maybe the Slark. Witch Doctor Earthshaker seems pretty good. That's a lot of team fight they have. They have some pretty good skilling supports, I'd say, between the two heroes.
Slark went from being a top pick to not very good. Like at DAC, I believe it had it was like a 30% win rate or something. Maybe even lower, 20-something%.
Yeah.
Slark definitely not having too much success recently. Could be decent against a Treant Protector. You can, I believe, Dark Pact off the Overgrowth. You know, there's some nice utility with the Lion as well. But I think Lycan is very good as a hero against Slark. It's one of the only heroes that can just fight back.
The line pick is, oh god, it's going to be first pick for so long because they haven't changed anything with 6.83C. Like, he's going to be picked every game, it feels like.
I don't know if that was just a game bug last game, or if
someone was saying
bugged.
Someone was saying that you get bonus, your move speed bonuses persist through Hex. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know the exact.
I feel like it's not.
Works.
Well, I don't think it's supposed. Maybe it is.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to.
Yeah, I feel like everyone was, before this change, everyone was just moving at 100 movement speed, regardless of any bonuses.
Yeah, it's like any hex, right?
Reserve time.
Because like you hex somebody with Scythe, they move the same speed, regardless of like, unless you have haste. I think that's the only difference. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Hold on, let's look this up. Actually, let's take some time here.
How would you look that up?
You just look for hex and see if look for Lion's hex and see if movement speeds. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hold on. Regardless, the Treant pick, like we talked about, they have one more pick to go through here before we get into the actual game. I do want to remind everybody, for us, for High Ground, if you've enjoyed the casting tonight, comments, criticisms, concerns, shoutouts, feedback, post that in Twitch or on Twitter. We actually have JotaBit starting back up tomorrow, so as far as my day is concerned, for the next couple of weeks, it'll be casting in the morning from about 10 o'clock onward until the afternoon, and then the evening from about 6 o'clock onward. So I'll be talking a lot.
Okay, so it does work that way. So Hex sets the target's base movement speed to a certain value.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like, let's say you have boots, it'd be 100 plus 50 with the old one, but now 140 plus 50. A target without boots carrying a Yasha would move at that value plus 10% of the value's movement speed. So since he had Sanjin Yasha, that's 16%. He also had bots, that's 100. That's 240 plus a 16% increase. Wait, his passive also gives an increase of 40.
10
Wait,
seconds.
Apparently
remaining.
that it works like that on every single hex too. I thought for some reason that the hex
5 seconds.
with Sight Device
remaining.
would maybe be a bit better in that regard, but it's not. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's 40.
Dire team.
So he actually ends up moving at like 300 and something move speed on that hero. That's pretty insane.
Yeah. All right, well.
So I guess it was not a bug, although it looked like he was moving like insanely fast.
It was fast, but it was not as fast as you're making it out to be. He was moving.
He was
pretty
moving
speedy.
at like 300 and something.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Which when someone's hex, you don't expect them to move that fast.
yeah, but he's a triple
10
alert, so
seconds remaining.
well, either way, Void Boys go for Lena, which we saw
5 seconds
Root pick up in the first
remaining.
game to really good effect. They couldn't take the game away from Lacresha
Reserve
though because of
time.
course they had the Sasquatch anti-mage and there just was a couple fights they couldn't push up to the high ground. They couldn't finish the game off, and Lacresha were able to take that victory. Lacresha go for the standard Tidehunter offlane pick. So
Ooh,
Troll
it's
mid,
gonna be a
Slark, Safe
Lena
Lane, Tide.
mid. Lena mid for Void Boys last pick. We
Not
saw
a-
this in the first game. It was very effective up until they got to that late game phase when all these heroes had 3,000 HP. I think it's going to be a similar effect this game, but Void Boys have a lot more pushing power than Root had in that particular game. They have the Lycan, very good at pushing, and then they have these two huge
for
team fight
battle.
ultimates that can be used in unison with the Supernova and the Overgrowth. And that was also something that Root were sort of lacking in that first game up against Lacresha. Those team fight ultimates.
Key face heading down to the mid lane. Yeah, this is. They have a lot of team fight. They have a lot of right click from the Lycan specifically. I feel like Lacresha's team fight's just a bit better though because of Echo Slam and Ravage together plus Witch Doctor ult. If you get a Ravage off plus like a Witch Doctor Aghanim's ult, like you're just going to. You're just gonna die. Like they're like if you get blinks up on your ES on your Tidehunter, you have a good positioning for your Witch Doctor. I feel like Lacresha has the better team fight, but it's interesting. There's a lot of single target coming on for Void Boy, so
Like early in these early team fights, it's definitely easier for Void Boys to execute. Like we talked about with the Supernova as well as the Overgrowth. But I think as the game goes later and later, it's going to be a bit easier for Lacresha to execute the team fights with the Ravage, even the Blink Echo Slam. Fisher, you have the Death Ward. But I would say the early team fight advantage definitely going towards Void Boys.
they have a Lycan, so well, we'll see how things pan out. We have another pause, unfortunately. As
Oh boy, his Dota 2 network is down.
we might
We had
be
the
waiting
same
for a while.
issue. Yeah, we had the same issue before.
Nice, we got the Modpax jokes though. Did you hear what they gave the guy who invented the door knocker? What did they give him? The Nobel Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, Modpax, the funniest man in the stat chair. This guy's a goddamn legend.
That's pretty funny.
How long are we gonna be waiting? Let's take an over under on this one. This one's
All right,
for-
great.
Oh, okay, this is you. You read this one. This is all you.
All right, I'll read it. I'm waiting.
He's taking it. He's taking his sweet time.
This is gonna be a long one. It's a doozy. To write with a broken pencil is pointless.
That's the joke.
Is that it?
I might be. That might be the joke.
Was that a deep thought?
That's-
Those aren't jokes.
That's not a joke.
Those are just like satirical comments.
That is literally a statement. That's not a joke. That's just literally he's exclaiming something. He's stating a fact. That's not your best effort, dude. You're better than that, you know it. Come back when you have better material, malt packs. Oh man. Stream, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a tough pause to get through. It was an F-World deep thought. Patented. Where are these deep thoughts coming from? Why haven't I never heard about them?
It's like this guy, he got famous. Well, one of the famous things he did was make these deep thoughts. They're just like funny comments that they make sense, but you're like, come on, really?
Reminds me of like LD's Twitter. He literally
That's
just
why
posts,
like my favorite one is like, it goes, I can imagine a world without hate, a world without crime, and then I can imagine us attacking that world because they wouldn't expect it.
I don't get it. I just I don't understand. Is that supposed to be funny?
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Is it?
It's a world without hate. Oh, it's a world without hate and a world without war. And then he can see himself attacking that world.
So it's ironic.
Because they won't expect it. Yeah, it's ironic.
So it's ironic.
Yep.
That's the joke we're going here. That's it.
They're like, I don't know.
I think I got it pretty much. I think I understand.
I think they're funny, but
Really? Are they?
some of them are really
All
funny.
right. I'm giving you a lot of crap for this, but I'm just. Oh God, man! This pause needs to end immediately. How long are we gonna wait before I throw this over to an AFK screen? Let's figure this out. What's the over/under on this one?
The over/under.
30
3
seconds.
minutes?
3 minutes. 3 minutes is the over/under. Well, if it's over that, you can bet your ass on throwing it back to an AFK screen. So I'm gonna hope under.
Under 3 minutes.
Oh, nope, boom! You're right. There it is.
Boom.
He reconnects to the game. All you needed to do was
Apparently
just say
purple's in an igloo. Don't know about yellow. Maybe he's in some sort of other cold weather house device.
Sorry, just
thing.
forget it. Let's just let that one go. Let that
But-
float away. That joke that you were going for.
What joke?
I don't know, dude.
I wasn't going for any
watch?
joke.
Can we just watch some Dota? Like, is that possible for us to watch Dota right now? Void Boys, please, can you get your internet ready so that we could play Dota for longer
Great.
than 10 seconds?
We are now in the Dota 2 game. Unpaused. Looks like there's some pooling of clarities going on. Whose clarity is that? No one knows.
Where are we looking here exactly?
There's a clarity right there on that courier. Oh, it's going on a journey.
I got really confused. I went to the other courier because I saw Montpax's mini-map icon. Also, why do they have these little courier icons? Oh, I guess it's to distinguish it from the pet thing from CM.
Are you serious? That's what that's for?
I guess so, and because people are apparently brain dead. I'm gonna just say that. That's just not something that should happen. We got an Arcana, though.
This is like that post. Why is there no CM in my game? I haven't seen it yet. Wait,
Really?
is that out today?
It's not out, dude.
CM Arcana.
It's pre-order.
Damn.
That's why nobody's playing it, or they are, but they're just like, I can't use my Arcana yet. I'm just like, well, that's on you for not realizing that it's pre-order. I don't know when it ends, but it's not out yet.
Okay.
Anyways, back to the game at hand, the game of Dota. Our last game of the night, will it be 50-plus minutes? Will it be 20 minutes or less? Probably not the latter. That would be impressive. Maybe 25 minutes minus. Maruki and Spin going for an early Smoke of Deceit gank. They've drawn the line in the sand. Beyond is going to be their target. He does have Icarus Dive. He had just used it. It's on cooldown, but now it's ready to go. Throws up the Observer Ward.
This seems like a very difficult kill.
It's
Like,
not
he has
easy.
dive.
You have to force out Icarus Dive before you Fisher. They'll cast first. They'll get it off. He is going to use... Yeah, that's just... He was trying to cancel it like mid Icarus Dive. Also, half that Fisher's missing. Yeah, he was trying to force it out mid Icarus Dive to cancel it, and it just didn't work out. They're going to counter ward quickly. So I don't know. Regardless of them getting that first blood, this lane's still very hard for Beyond.
Definitely not going to be a hard lane, but a wasted smoke in the end for the Dire squad. Not netting them anything in the end. If we take a look at mid lane, going to have Lena up against the Troll Warlord. Probably say it's a pretty even matchup. Lena, a very strong 1v1 hero, but Troll also known for his 1v1 prowess.
That Dragon Slave going in. Doing work. Top lane, Beyond and Maruki going toe-to-toe. This is an awkward right-click exchange. Maruki does more damage. Beyond has got Icarus Dive to work with. How on the bottom lane? Oh, that damage from Omega Poner onto Rix. Already a lot of base damage for a line, plus How equals a bad time for Rix. He has to back away. He's sitting at level 1. Beyond is sitting at level 1. There, he's going to actually have the benefit of pulling this wave, though, which is not bad.
Yeah, nice pull coming here from him. But the Earthshaker gets in time. Only one of the creeps is going to actually get pulled, but the range creep taking the brunt of the damage. So this is going to push into Beyond, so he's going to get a lot of nice needed experience up on the Phoenix.
I don't know how that creep got up there into the wave, but... Oh, they're going to pull the creep wave in. Oh, man, that creep wave died, and they were able to pull the next creep wave through the creep camp. Beyond will leech the experience regardless, but he has to be careful with his position.
Hey, you don't get experience if the neutral creeps kill it.
Beyond's backing up. He has the Icarus dive. Spins like, I want to throw out a Fisher, maybe. He had enchant. He cancels it at the last second. He wouldn't have done enough damage for sure, but...
Yeah, by the way, if they like pulled it here, and the creeps die, you don't get experience for creeps killed by neutrals.
Didn't they change that in the last,
Nope.
like, a long time ago? That's why pulling's not bad anymore. I'm losing
No. You... Like, Phoenix doesn't get experience. If the dire creeps are here, right, and they die to the neutral creeps, Phoenix doesn't get experience for those creeps that die to neutral creeps. Do you see what I'm saying?
I guess so. Well, Omega Poner is going to go ahead and continue to deny bottom for Patzel, who's having a pretty great time. 18 last hits currently. He's sitting at the top of the CS charts. Maruki and the rest of the squad backing up top lane with Sasquatch having a Quelling Blade. Just trying to get plenty of CS. Mid lane, Mercy Please, Dragon Slaves up onto the Troll Warlord. He'll back up. He's played Troll twice in a row. What a player. He is 17 last hits, so pretty even mid lane. Mercy Please is going to get rune control in that top rune spot. Down bottom, Omega Poner's going to pop up a Sentry Ward. Rick sees this happen. He knows exactly where that Sentry is placed. But he can't stack now for another couple of moments. Instead, he'll head to the jungle. He's only level 1, by the way. Whereas Beyond is level 2, which is not great, but he has a pull. He's going to have a creep wave under his tower now. He'll miss one of those creeps, but I don't think he gives a damn.
Yeah, Void Boy doing a really good job having the Lion Zone with the help of the Howl to harass the Tide. Doing a really good job. Also controlling the lane. And Beyond's almost level 3. Gonna hit level 3 right now. So he's doing quite a nice job on this Phoenix. At least getting a lot more than Rix is in the offlane, who's been sort of relegated back into this jungle.
This is going to be a long time for him to be effective in this game. And I think this game is just going to be both teams kind of just waiting it out for a long period of time. Maybe we'll see first blood happen here or there, but I don't really see... Well, Beyond's going to get cast up. They already used Fisher. They missed the pounce. He's living armor. He actually could kill Spin, by the way.
Oh, he can kill him.
Voodoo Restoration's going to go. He has died. He doesn't need it. That's first blood. That is awkward. That should not happen. And that living armor came out. They should have backed the hell up. And that's just a big misplay from Lacresha.
I mean, they tried to back up, but it was too late at that point. He was affected by the fire spirits. And this is honestly a... They could have done more at harassing the Phoenix, like at level 1 with the Witch Doctor. Like, Witch Doctor can just sit here, poke his head out, harass the Phoenix away off the lane if they have good lane control. But instead, they give Phoenix quite a bit in this off lane. And now this is a very difficult lane because they don't have any kill pressure on him.
He's already
like,
level
if you
4,
look at these heroes...
Oh my god, Sasquatch can't even last hit when he gets fired.
How do they possibly kill this hero now? It's a Witch Doctor, Earthshaker, Slark lane.
That seems not good.
It's a very tall order.
You need another long disable, and Cask is not that. That's the problem.
I mean, the only way that you kill him now is if you get fortunate in your Cask or Fisher canceling dive.
Is Fly dead? He has living armor in a second. He's going to pop it. They're going to hex up Spin. They're going to try to create space. Shapeshift is going to go. They actually have to back now. Fisher was about to go on to Fly. He cancels it. Shapeshift's still going. Is the troll dead? Dragon Slave misses. He's got a whirling axe to try to get the miss chance. It's not enough. Patsoul gets the kill. And he'll head back down to the bottom lane. That's just a lot, like huge overextensions slash misplays happening for Lacresha. I mean, there's only 2 deaths to their name, but it's not the best game for them so far.
And Patsoul actually going for a Midas now has that completed. Probably going to go to the side shop and finish that one up. Beyond still having a fantastic time in this offlane, almost up to level 5 compared to the level 3 of Rix, who has gotten quite a bit of assistance.
I'm surprised he even has that much, actually, for Rix. Level 3 is not much at 7 minutes of the game, but it feels like he should be less than that. I guess he did go to the jungle, and early levels are not bad, but Beyond's going to be level 6 before he's like level 4 or close to it. Sasquatch is taking a lot of damage. He needs to be careful. These Flame Spirits, though. Sasquatch actually does have Shadow Dance. He'll pop it up.
He has to use the Shadow Dance.
That just seems like a waste. He'll
He
get a
actually
Midas,
goes for
too.
a quick Midas himself. I think they should be giving... Okay, they are. They're going to give the lane to Lion now for Void Voice. Make sure that he's able to get up that early farm. Get the level 6. Get the Blink Dagger. Lycan doesn't need the lane anymore. He can just easily farm up the jungle at this point.
Sasquatch pounces. Cannot secure the kill. I think did some damage to Beyond, who does have his Tranquils up in about 5 seconds. Midas is only purchased on like 9% of 6.83 matches, which is 12 times. That is not a lot. Fly is dead. Gets Fisher blocked. Oh, and they get the DD rune. The Fisher blocks the Wolf. He was going to deny it and couldn't do so. He's going to try to keep the Wolf nearby the Roche pit to make sure they don't head into that pit. They don't have any armor reduction yet, so they can't really take it down. Maybe with Gush, but do they have that skilled yet? Nope.
Troll having a bit of a hard time in the mid lane. Look at 35 CS to the 50 of the Lina. So Mercy Please doing a very good job on this Lina. Goes for the phase boots. Not something we typically see on a Lina mids. Usually people opting for the treads as you get a lot more efficiency from the tread switching with bottle.
Right.
But it does synergize decently well with the Fiery Soul passive as far as movement speed goes.
Omega Poner is going to get Living Armored. He was taking some damage. He's almost 6, by the way. Let's check out the graphs. And this is not... This should be surprising, but it's not really that surprising for me. It's 3,000 net worth lead for Void Boys. Beyond's trying to go for a solo kill top lane. And he is going to get it. Supernova's going to go. Sasquatch is dead to the Phoenix Soul. That was the most anticlimactic fight I've seen. And they cancel the TP, so they won't even be able to kill Beyond. He solo kills a Slark in his own solo safe lane and proceeds to put damage onto the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, well, I mean,
boy.
at this point, Slark has no answer. Like, these Fire Spirits just completely destroy
His
your
Midas
melee
is
game.
off cooldown. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I'm going crazy. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen in that situation.
I think Lina's starting to build the Yule Scepter. Yep, has the... Actually, it's very close. Only needs about 600... about 700 more gold to complete up that Yule Scepter. It's going to be a very large item pickup.
This is not a good game.
This does not look good for...
Definitely
not.
I have no idea how they get back into this game. They need Slark to make some plays here, and that is not easy. Their supports aren't really doing anything. They're rotating around. They are helping. Well, Rix is doing this on his own. He'll get a big stack in the jungle here, which is nice. But...
So they've done a good job stacking for him in the jungle. This is the second game that I've seen them have a very large stack.
Oh, he's actually got to be careful. There's like a period of time when Anchor Smash wears off that he takes a lot of damage. So yeah, he can't stand in that jungle anymore. He has to just kind of kite it. And he might even just need to regen.
No, the duration is the same as the cooldown, isn't it?
Well, there's like, I don't know. He takes a lot of damage.
Well,
at
I
the end
guess
of
when
it.
you cast it, right? There's like a
second
window.
or two. Yeah, you see that there's like a bit of extra damage.
He
he took
also
there.
didn't hit all of them with Anchor Smash either.
Regardless, this is something that they need to have going for them. They have to like...
Yeah, but all this time, Lion is just free farming on the bottom lane, and he's going to be pretty close to a blink. Already up to 1,900 gold.
Oh my god, that's frightening. Meanwhile, mid lane, Laguna Blade, they take down the troll again. Another solo kill. That's his Yules, isn't it?
Lion actually TP'd mid, which was pretty unnecessary, but... Yep, that is his Yule Scepter. No, he needs a bit more. He has the recipe now, but not quite enough for the Sobi.
Yeah, he needs 200 gold. That's not bad. Yep. He'll get within a couple just seconds here. Beyond top lane already is earned. They are so far behind. It is 11 minutes in, and they're probably going to be almost 10k down pretty soon, especially with the tower going down.
This is more one-sided than the previous game, which was very one-sided. But that felt just more like they were one-sided in terms of farming, but this is just complete dominance. They won the safe lane handedly.
They won the top lane.
Nearly has his Blink Dagger. The off lane went very well for them. The mid lane went well for them. They even had the Lycan start jungling at some point, so the support is extremely farmed.
Yeah. We talk about winning all 3 lanes on occasion, and it happens, but like rarely do you see your team winning all 3 lanes plus winning the jungle with your Lycan, and also being able to have your support line have a Blink Dagger probably 12 to 13 minutes, way before a Tidehunter can even think about getting a Blink. By the way, line's level 7, your offlane Tidehunter is level 5. That's a problem. That's actually a huge issue.
He has his Blink. He can solo kill these supports.
Easily.
Like, Finger does 600 damage, plus an Earth Spike, gonna do 260.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Maruki
Maruki is dead if he gets caught out at all.
Yep.
And he might even just be able to, like, if he right-clicks down the Witch Doctor once or twice, he could just finger him and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
That's frightening. Well, no kill involvement, 22 last hits, 12.5-minute Blink Dagger. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. This is Dota. That is Dota.
Well, he didn't offer like a Tranquils or anything, so
yeah, that's the difference. I mean, he'll
it's
get them anyways.
faster than normal,
right? Still, though, I'm curious as to what the record for support line Blink is.
Probably like 10 minutes.
Maybe.
It's probably just getting a bunch of kills.
Yeah.
And then maybe a lane even faster than that.
Yeah,
because
actually,
I know
because
some teams like prioritize the line so
FY
heavily that they'll like give the lane away right when the Lycan hits level 5. And they did it about when Lycan was level 7 this game, so probably could have had it 2 minutes faster.
I know FY
Beyond.
and MY are 2 heroes or 2 players that Beyond. Oof. Flame Spirits, Icarus Dive's gonna go, and then he'll pop up the Supernova. Maruki will try to right-click it down. And then the finger comes in from Omega Poner. He gets the Earth Spike as well. Maruki's gonna fall.
Ooh, the cask.
Is Beyond dead? He can earn. Oh, he gets living armor.
Oh,
He's
he gets
fine.
living armor.
Nice play. Like, they're gonna lose 2 tier 1 towers. They've already lost the tier 1 tower bottom. Tier 1 tower mid's gone.
Yeah, they lost 2 heroes top. No trades were available. They even lose the tower mid. Patzel with the Midas Vlads and 2,300 gold to top it off.
Regeneration.
I don't ask this often at 14 minutes in the game, but is this game over? Like, what's happening?
It is extremely difficult for them to win at this point.
Like, there are
Void
so
Boys
many
would have
items
to
for Void Boys
Go
right now.
5-man, run into
A Ravage and a Death Ward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They do miss
Yeah,
the
and
Electric Array. Not that it matters. Sasquatch is still dead. He actually
Omega
just respawned.
Poner.
That's maybe a big kill. They'll get the kill for Maruki. How much does he pick up there? Not much.
It's still an advantage for Void Boys just because of who they killed. Like, Sark is the most farmed hero, I believe. No, Troll is, but... Actually, this Lion has 3,600 gold. The Sark has 5,200. So Lion's actually ahead of the offlane Tide. Just barely behind these cores.
He's having a good game. This is one of those
And
dream games.
look at this Phoenix. This Phoenix is just out of control. Has a Midas.
How did he get 2,000 gold? Where did that come from, dude? That just came out of nowhere.
He has 3 kills and a solo tower kill. Lion is going to TP to the top lane, but unfortunately spotted out by this Dire Observer Ward.
Well, bottom lane. Oh my god, that's a Blink Dagger for the Lina at 15 minutes. Blink Phase Yules, Lina. Fastest support line. Oh, I didn't see that quote. What was the stat? Did you see it?
I forgot it already.
Oh my god, you're useless. I'm sorry. That's my bad, Montpax. If you want to post that one more time.
Some guy with numbers from Lie Gaming. I remember
Lie?
that part.
From Lie?
Yeah. L-A-I.
I know who it is, but...
Okay.
That's just 8 minutes.
8 minutes. I wasn't sure if it was 8 or 6 for some reason.
Did you put the top, like, was it in the top 10 or top 15 or top 25 or anything? I'm curious. It's alright if you don't know. I forgive you if you don't.
Patso looks like he's going to start soloing Roshan. Even has a book 1.
He's not solo. He's not going to start doing it. He's going to finish doing it. This game is quickly becoming a disaster for Lacresha. They're going to realize very quickly that the Roche is gone. Aegis has picked up the Patso. He has enough money for book 2, which I'm sure he'll buy shortly. Is this troll dead? Hex? He's got... No, he's not dead.
Yeah, it wasn't even that close.
Omega Poner, that's a good effort, but...
Oh, Mercy is invis.
Oh, this is not his fault. It's just kind of a throw, a little bit. There's no reason for you to be that greedy to go for that kill. This
Yeah,
game
goes for a
starts-
kill inside of 4 heroes. Definitely not what...
Ravage
They're
onto
gonna
Petzl. He
Ravage
doesn't have
Petzl.
Aegis. He's not going to use his shapeshift more than likely. He'll wait. Earthspike's going to go. There isn't a finger. Sasquatch is still alive. Barely going to live. Aegis is used, but now the team's going
Yon.
to walk in, fly looking for an overgrowth. Now the Death Ward's going to go. It's not canceled, but now the Supernova going in as well. Maruki's going to get chased down. Overgrowth just catches on the Troll Warlord. Do they have hacks? Do they have anything? Supernova is done. Now they have the Sunray going to work. Petzl running in, looking for a spin. He's going to find him. Another right click, and that's going to be the kill. Fisher coming out not in time. And they will take 2 kills. Aegis used. Petzl getting rolling axed. Taking tower hits now. The siege creep there to help out, but...
Dire's
All right.
middle tower is under attack.
And he has book 3 coming now. Okay.
So book 3 on the way. They can easily take the other tier 2 towers at this point. Sure, they lost the Aegis there, but it's a 1-team fight, as well as the tier 2 tower. Couple of, minor throws coming out from some of these Void players, but I don't think it's going to matter too much.
I think... And that was without a lot of their abilities. Finger was down. They didn't have the Lena there. She was gone. They did have
Sasquatch could be in some trouble. Runs into the Lion.
He
No
doesn't have
finger
finger.
available.
He's going to mana drain him, but he has Shadow Dance. He's going to pounce and try to TP away. Oh, he just gets out. The Flame Spirits kill him in the well. He dies to the Flame Spirits in the well. Even when it goes right, it goes wrong for them. If he had got away from those Hellbears, he actually lives. Those Hellbears are what killed him. Oh my god. 6,000 net worth for your Slark. Lycan doubles him up at 12,000.
And I mean, if we look at these graphs, over a 15th, they nearly have 1,000 gold per minute more than the Dire for Void Boys. And 12,000 experience. Very one-sided affair. I think they should just go take all the tier 2 towers at this point. We do see Petzl start pushing up the top lane. He has his book 3 Vlads. He's going to make quick work of this tower if he is able to get there.
There are some items coming up for Lacresha. You have Blink Taker on Rix. Blink's getting close for spin. What just happened?
So Fly, the support Treant Protector, was about to get a last hit. And Beyond's like, no, I'm a core. And then he used that creep as he was about to attack it. And so he denied the last hit from his teammate.
Oh, goodbye, Sam. Oh, my lord. That is some BM shit right there.
What did they do?
They jumped in, Earth Spiked. They line fingered, which it was level 2 finger, by the way. Took out all of his HP. He had maybe 100 HP left, and then Laguna came out right after. The Lena blinked in Laguna.
Great. I'm always a fan of some BM.
That
Omega
was
Poner
super
in the mid lane.
BM. And they don't even
They
need...
might not get this kill though.
It's so close. The blink out. He stays alive. Voodoo Restoration going. Hey, if you had Laguna, he's dead. Just throwing that out there. Might still die anyway. Death Ward's gonna go. Ooh, they need an overgrowth. Blink Ravage. This might be the fight, but the Supernova does get off. It's a full duration. Full duration Witch Doctor ult. Not that it matters. Lion stays alive with about 5 HP. Petzl gets a double kill. And even with the best of initiations, Lacresha are just like, what the hell do we have to do anything in this game? What? What is it? I just don't... They're tier 3 and Rax is probably gone now.
Yep, that is most certainly the tier 3 tower with this book 3 Lycan. Gotta make quick work of this building.
Goodbye. It's been nice knowing you, tier 3 tower.
Wow, that dies so fast.
Wow. There it goes.
Probably can even get the melee Rex. And...
Oh, they can get way more than the melee Rex. Did they just... Kill. They didn't even Laguna for that. That's unfortunate.
I want to say that if you lose your Rex at 20 minutes,
you probably
there's maybe one game ever that you has won. I don't know. It can't be very many games.
Stats. BRB. We'll see in a second.
It was at 21 minutes.
We'll just call it 20 minutes for consistency's sake, I think. Blink, Laguna, Finger, Dead, Troll Warlord. That was not BM. That probably was necessary. Mercy Please is going to die to the death ward. No, just kidding.
Oh.
Living armor. Oh, she's still alive. The sun ray. Oh, she blinks out.
Thank you.
She blinks. Where did she go? She's all the way across the screen. She got from point A to point B pretty quickly. Maruka's going to get chased down. He is dead. Pounce is going to go in onto Beyond. He's going to Yule. He doesn't have Supernova, but he's still in trouble. He gets Living Armored. He's still alive. Sasquatch is going to fall as well. 4 dead. Triple kill for Pat Soul.
Dire's bottom tower.
This game's over.
Yep.
Yep.
There is no chance for them to win anymore. Unfortunately, does this conclude this group?
I don't know. It might actually. Well, we'll find out pretty
Dire's
soon.
middle tower has fallen.
Lacresha gonna go 1-on-1 in the day. Void Boy's gonna go 2-0. I almost said advanced, but I don't know if that's actually true. Although I think if you go 2-0, yeah, if you go 2-0, even if you haven't played your last game, you're still through, I believe.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they're fine. They're more than fine, actually.
Oh, no. Because a team could go 0-3 and then there's a 3-way tiebreaker. Never mind. Ignore me. You're most likely through if you
hold
win
on.
2 games.
This is confusing me. Well, regardless.
We didn't even get Motpack's time to get his stat. The
No,
game
that's true.
ends at 22 minutes, 46 seconds.
Poor guy.
Pretty nice performance from Void Boys. They just won all 3 lanes, snowballed from there. They had the Lycan in the lane
let's
early
pump the
game.
brakes, F4L. Pretty
What?
nice performance is when you win the game in a pretty close one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that they played their strategy very well. Like,
Yes.
they knew that they should have the Lycan from the lane early. Then they give the lane to Lion. They get all their core items early. I would say the only lane that really was unexpected was the top lane. And that was just because I think they played the tri-lane a bit poorly. They should have used the Witch Doctor as a zoning tool against the Phoenix instead of letting him get early levels and try to kill him. And he just got way too much in that lane. It is a difficult lane for them because it's so hard to kill the Phoenix with their heroes. And Phoenix just sort of ran all over this game.
That would be an accurate statement. Motpex did post that stat up, by the way. 4 teams have come back from racks down at 20 minutes. In
4.
the game.
Okay. And that's in the history of competitive Dota.
That
too,
is
right?
in the history of Dota.
Yep. And I believe there's something like 100,000. Is it 100,000 games?
100,000 pro
is.
games? Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay,
Okay, it's
maybe
at least 10,000.
10,000, I think, is a more accurate number.
All right, it's probably 10,000.
Yeah.
So 10,000 pro games. So it's happened 4 times out of 10,000.
Uh,
That is not very many
the
times.
percentage of that is not
it's half
many.
of a tenth of a percent.
Oh, God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had some really good games, and then we had this one-sided affair to finish the day off with. 2 50-plus minute games to start the day, 1 22-minute game. And we wouldn't have it any other way here on Dota 2 Canada Cup. So with that being said, of course, shout out to our sponsors, G2A.com, SteelSeries, as well as Twitch, and, of course, Xfire, the new tournament platform. With that being said, we will be back tomorrow here, pretty much the same time. I'm pretty sure it's 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you are a fan of Dota in general, we have Dota Pit coming back tomorrow, starting at 11 Eastern. F4 Motpacks and myself will be there to cast, / do stats and stuff like that. Of course, that'll be very exciting. NIP versus Fire to begin the group stages, which includes such big names like Secret, EG, Virtus Pro Polar, or Asus Polar, whatever the hell they call themselves now, Alliance. Lots of big name teams there. Very excited for that. So make sure you check that out at twitch.tv/DotaPit tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern for those of you that are not working. With that being said, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. Any comments, criticisms, concerns, shoutouts, throw them in the Twitch chat or Twitter. You can find us at MottDota, at MottPax, at FWorldDota, and of course, Dota2.ca for more information on the Dota 2 Canada Cup, as well as Twitter.com/Dota2Canada. Guys, it's been an awesome evening. We'll see you all bright and early tomorrow for Dota Pit, and later on in the evening for some Dota 2 Canada Cup. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.